The power of long-term thinking is the foundation of every great achievement in human history. It is the ability to look beyond immediate gratification and short-term gains to envision a future that is bigger, better, and more sustainable. Long-term thinkers understand that true success is not measured in days, weeks, or even years, but in decades and generations. Every major breakthrough, every significant advancement, and every world-changing idea has been the result of someone who dared to think beyond the present moment. In business, long-term thinking separates companies that survive from those that fade away. It is easy to chase quarterly profits, make decisions based on immediate returns, and optimize for short-term gains. However, the most successful businesses are built on a vision that extends far beyond the next earnings report. When Amazon was first launched, it was not designed to be a simple online bookstore. It was built with the vision of becoming the most customer-centric company in the world. The focus was never on immediate profits, but on reinvesting earnings to innovate, expand, and improve the customer experience. The same principle applies to any field, whether it is technology, education, or sustainability. Those who plan for the long game, who invest in building something that will stand the test of time, are the ones who shape the future. The power of long-term thinking is not just a strategy for success. It is a mindset that drives progress. It requires the ability to resist distractions, avoid shortcuts, and stay committed to a larger purpose even when challenges arise. This kind of thinking requires patience, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of the bigger picture. It is about making decisions that may not bring immediate rewards, but will create lasting impact. The greatest innovations in human history, from the discovery of electricity to the internet revolution, were not overnight successes. They were the result of years, sometimes decades, of persistence, failure, and continuous improvement. In the context of our planet's future, long-term thinking is more critical than ever. The challenges we face, climate change, resource depletion, environmental degradation, are not problems that can be solved with quick fixes. They require visionary leadership, bold investments, and a commitment to sustainability that extends far beyond the present generation. Governments, businesses, and individuals must think in terms of centuries rather than election cycles, in terms of planetary well-being rather than quarterly earnings. It is this mindset that will drive the breakthroughs needed to transition to clean energy, protect ecosystems, and ensure that humanity thrives for generations to come. One of the biggest obstacles to long-term thinking is the pressure of short-term incentives. Politicians seek re-election based on immediate results. Companies chase rapid growth to satisfy investors. Individuals focus on instant gratification rather than long-term well-being. But true leadership, whether in business, politics, or any aspect of life, demands the courage to make decisions that may not yield immediate rewards, but will create lasting change. The greatest leaders in history did not act for the present moment alone. They built legacies that transform the world. Long-term thinking also fosters resilience. When challenges arise, those who have a clear vision of the future do not get discouraged by temporary setbacks. Instead, they adapt, innovate, and continue moving forward with unwavering determination. Space exploration is a perfect example of this. The dream of reaching other planets is not something that will be achieved in a single mission or a single decade. It is the result of generations of scientists, engineers, and visionaries who have built upon each other's work, learning from failures and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. The same applies to any ambitious goal. Whether it is curing diseases, eradicating poverty, or creating a sustainable world, the solutions require time, persistence, and an unshakable commitment to the long-term vision. Another key aspect of long-term thinking is the ability to invest in the unseen. Some of the most transformative innovations start as ideas that seem impossible, impractical, or too far into the future. When early pioneers of the internet envisioned a world where everyone would be connected instantly, many dismissed it as unrealistic. When renewable energy advocates pushed for a transition away from fossil fuels, they faced skepticism and resistance. But those who saw beyond the present limitations, who believed in the power of progress, continued to push forward. Today, technology that once seemed like science fiction is a reality because of those who were willing to invest in the future, even when there were no immediate guarantees of success. In personal growth, long-term thinking is just as powerful. The most successful individuals do not seek overnight success. They build skills, cultivate knowledge, and develop expertise over years of continuous learning. Mastery in any field, whether it is art, science, or entrepreneurship, comes from consistent effort, patience, and a willingness to embrace the journey. Those who dedicate themselves to lifelong learning, who understand that growth is a process rather than a destination, achieve extraordinary things. Long-term thinking also encourages responsibility. When people operate with a short-term mindset, they often prioritize convenience over consequences. But when the focus shifts to long-term impact, decision-making becomes more intentional, ethical, and sustainable. A company that prioritizes long-term success will treat its employees well, invest in innovation, and contribute to society. A government that thinks in terms of future generations will implement policies that protect the environment, strengthen education, and build infrastructure that lasts. An individual who thinks long-term will prioritize health, relationships, and personal growth over fleeting pleasures. Throughout history, the greatest civilizations, the most enduring institutions, and the most influential leaders have been those who embraced long-term thinking. It is what drives humanity forward, enables us to build a better world, and ensures that progress is not just a momentary achievement, but a lasting legacy. The power of long-term thinking is the key to solving the biggest challenges we face, creating innovations that transform lives, and shaping a future that is not just better for us, but for all those who come after us. Innovation has always been the driving force behind human progress. From the invention of the wheel to the rise of artificial intelligence, every major leap forward has been powered by our ability to think differently, experiment fearlessly, and push beyond the boundaries of what seems possible. The future of our planet depends on this same force, on our willingness to embrace innovation not just as an option, but as a necessity for survival and prosperity. Technology is evolving at an exponential rate, transforming industries, economies, and daily life. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind are becoming more efficient and affordable, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. Advances in biotechnology are creating sustainable alternatives to traditional agriculture, producing food with fewer resources and less environmental impact. Artificial intelligence is optimizing everything from energy grids to transportation systems, making processes smarter and more efficient. These innovations are not just making life easier, they are actively shaping the future of our planet. Innovation is not confined to technology alone. It extends to the way we think about problems and the solutions we develop. Circular economies, where waste is minimized and materials are continuously reused, are challenging the traditional model of production and consumption. Smart cities are being designed with sustainability at their core, integrating technology to reduce pollution, conserve water, and improve the quality of urban life. The mindset of innovation is just as crucial as the technology itself. It requires questioning old assumptions, experimenting with new ideas, and being willing to fail and learn quickly. The private sector plays a critical role in driving innovation. Companies that invest in sustainable practices and groundbreaking technologies are not just protecting the planet, they are securing their future in a changing world. Businesses that once prioritized short-term profits are now recognizing the long-term value of sustainability, not just as a responsibility, but as a strategic advantage. Startups and large corporations alike are investing in solutions that reduce carbon footprints, improve resource efficiency, and create new opportunities in green technology. Governments and policymakers have a role in fostering innovation by creating an environment where new ideas can thrive. Regulatory frameworks that encourage clean energy, carbon capture, and sustainable manufacturing can accelerate progress. Public partnerships can drive large-scale transformation, ensuring that innovation is not limited to a select few but benefits society as a whole. Investment in research and development is critical, as history has shown that breakthroughs often come from well-funded scientific exploration. Individuals also have a role in shaping the future through innovation. Consumers are more informed than ever and can drive change by choosing sustainable products, supporting companies that prioritize the environment, and demanding accountability from businesses and governments. Entrepreneurs and scientists working in labs, universities, and startups have the power to create the next breakthrough that reshapes how we live and interact with our planet. A single idea, when pursued with determination, can ignite a revolution in sustainability and progress. The challenges facing our planet are enormous, but they are not insurmountable. Every great innovation in history has emerged in response to a pressing need, and today the need has never been greater. The climate crisis, resource depletion, and environmental degradation demand solutions that go beyond incremental improvements. The future will be defined by those who dare to rethink how we generate energy, how we grow food, how we build cities, and how we sustain life on Earth. As we look ahead, we must recognize that innovation is not just about new technology. It is about reimagining possibilities. It is about shifting mindsets, breaking down barriers, and taking bold steps toward a future where humanity and the planet thrive together. The time for hesitation has passed. The future will be shaped by those who embrace the power of innovation and are willing to turn vision into action.